Welcome to the Webmasters Podcast, Life Changes. In a world often yearning for positivity and hope, the figure of a negative preacher stands in stark contrast. In steps Bishop Clarence McClendon on the issues of politics or lies. In this short excerpt, he lies about the Vice President of the United States, Kamala Harris. Listen to Bishop Clarence McClendon of adulterous fame talk about the Vice President of the United States. He degrades her in a negative, spiritual, and lying fashion, but yet supports a 34-count felon who told 30,000 lies during his presidency. Yes, 30,000. He degrades people of color on a constant basis, promised that Mexico would pay for the wall, which they didn't spend a penny. I can go on forever and ever about Donald Trump's lies and missteps, but this is about Bishop Clarence McClendon lying about what the Vice President said at one of her rallies. This excerpt comes from the Roland Martin Show. Leave your thoughts in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe to the Webmasters Podcast channel. I will be coming at you with excerpts for the next few days up until election time. And don't forget, we will be going live in January 2025.
But I saw the Madam Vice President in a rally where some people said Jesus is Lord, and she looked at them and said, "You're in the wrong rally." And they tried to sweep it. They tried to sweep it under the rug like she wasn't addressing that. But there were two people. One had said that she was telling lies, and the other said Jesus is Lord, and she addressed them both. She said, "You all, not one of you, y'all are at the wrong rally. You don't believe me." They kept it out of the news. While on the other hand, the other candidate has people singing "How Great Thou Art" in his rallies, and still a bunch of pimp jackleg preachers who are in bed with the political elite are trying to tell their congregations to vote for someone who is against the Judeo-Christian ethic. That devil is a liar, and God will determine who's who. You're looking at me like you didn't hear about it. That's why I brought the clip. Show it.
Donald Trump hand-selected 3 members of the United States Supreme Court with the intention that they would undo the protections of Roe v. Wade, and they did as he intended. Oh, you guys are at the wrong rally.
No, that wasn't what she was addressing. She was addressing someone who called her a liar. No. She was addressing them both. She heard someone call her a liar. She heard someone say Jesus is Lord. And she says, "You all are at the wrong rally." And then she says, "You need to go to the smaller one down the street." Well, let me tell you something, my sister. You need to watch how you deal with God's people in this hour. Because just because you get elected, if you do, doesn't mean you'll last. God is still the God of heaven and the God. That's not a threat. I'm a prophet. God will do certain things to silence the mouth of mockers. So you sell your vote for welfare programs, stimulus packages, housing promises, even if the candidates are against your Christian values and your Judeo-Christian ethic, and then you have the nerve to stand in a pulpit and call yourself a child of God. No, you're not. You're not a man of God. You're a preaching pimp. Selling your people for the latest trick. Don't worry, I don't want to come to your conference. I've already been. God wasn't there. I ain't coming again.
You heard it here on the Life Changes Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment or a question. I'll answer that question on the next excerpt. Thank you for listening to Life Changes, a Webmasters Podcast.